Thanks, Koshi. A 16-year-old from Brisbane has written a passionate letter to the Prime Minister setting out his solution to Australia's energy crisis. Will Shackle is the founder of youth-led group Nuclear for Australia, which is imploring the PM to consider nuclear as a credible option to address the climate challenge. And today he'll represent young people at a Senate committee on this issue. Will Shackle joins me now. Good morning to you. Tell us why go to the trouble of writing to Anthony Albanese.
Well, good morning, Nat, and thank you for having me on. I think it's really clear that young people and Australians across the country really want nuclear energy to be legalised. We're in an energy and climate crisis and we need every solution on the table, and I think it is time that the Prime Minister realise that and embrace nuclear as a proven solution to both of those major issues.
So why is nuclear the answer?
Well, I think nuclear is the answer because, unlike fossil fuels, it is clean and safe. And unlike renewables, it is reliable and a proven technology. We've seen it around the world. There's around 32 countries in the world that currently use nuclear energy and have successfully used it to power their nations, to power their national grids. Nuclear energy is a proven solution, and therefore I believe there's huge benefits from legalising it.
And what sort of response do you think you'll get?
Well, I hope I do get a response. Ideally, I would just like the Prime Minister to please consider legalising nuclear energy and also to please meet with the experts on this issue, which for far too long have had their voices ignored. There is a real consensus among experts that nuclear energy is required if Australia is to reach net zero and in order to achieve its emissions and energy security targets. And I think the other important thing that should be noted is that Australians support nuclear energy. Recent polling released last week showed that 70% of Australians want nuclear energy in order to reach our emissions and energy security targets. That's really important. And there's now only 18% of Australians who actually identify as anti-nuclear. So Australians are calling on you, PM, to please legalise nuclear energy, join nations around the world and to listen to your own people in doing that. Well,
I speak to a lot of politicians on this show and you're sounding pretty good at the moment. You're making a lot of sense with your argument, putting it to Australia. What do you want to do when you leave school?
I have no idea, Nat.
Really?
Currently, I'm pretty preoccupied. I'm being very honest, I have no idea, keeping all options open, but I'm currently preoccupied with the issue of nuclear energy because, look, I do not see any reason for the current prohibition. It's proven around the world. There's a strong record around the world. Like, what is it that Australia knows that all of these countries like the United States, China don't? It just makes no sense to me, and we should have all options on the table as we confront the climate and energy crisis. That is crucial, particularly a proven solution like nuclear energy.
Well, standing in front of Parliament House, you're doing a pretty good job of putting your case. Good luck and thank you for joining us on Sunrise.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Well, here's Koshi.
Yeah, I'd vote him into that house. Smart.